Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hi, my name is Nur Afrin Najat binti Mohd Fazli. My metric number is 225707. I am from section 726. As you can see the title below, my topic is child abuse. Abuse involves doing something or failing to do something that result in harm to a child or put a child at risk of injury. Child abuse include physical, emotional, psychological, and sexual abuse and neglect. Based on statistics, 1 in 7 children have experienced child abuse in the past year. There are a few types of child abuse, but the most general and common are neglect and physical abuse. Here are 3 causes of child abuse that I want to focus on. The first one is extremely critical marital crisis. Parents who suffer toxic conflict in marital relationship may cause child abuse. This abnormal situation makes children as victims and punching back for extreme emotional distress. The next one is overburden and unrealistic expectation. Parents have lack of knowledge on a child developmental stage and different potentials usually overburden their kids. Abuse normally commences after parents' extreme frustration. We move to the next one, which is traumatic experiences and revictimization. Parents had nightmare experience of abuse by their superior in the past might encounter issue of abuse-related trauma. In the worst case scenario, parents actually victimize their children as an effect of traumatic cycle, hence trauma get passed down through generation. All of these causes make children feel lost place to depend on and feel left out by their own family. Therefore, social thinker Emily Durkheim said that exposure to maltreatment and other violence during childhood is associated with risk factor and risk-taking behavior later in life. This is an indication that children who are exposed to abuse and neglect grow up likely to maltreat their peers and child. Society is like a human body that made of various parts that need function together to be healthy. The same goes to the society. Each part need to be in state of equilibrium and balance. Conflict theory try to make sense of the conflict that is occurring, usually between a parent and child. Conflict theory argue that groups in society will fight over unequal distribution of power. Looking at child abuse, parents hold the power over the children and use the power in a negative way. This theory helps to understand the discrimination these children are facing and where the discrimination stems from. Children who are not properly treated for the abuse can lead to social injustice in life. Conflict theory try to make sense of the conflict that is occurring, usually between a parent and child. Conflict theory the authorities have to oblige every pregnant mother to go to a child education course with her partner to gain awareness and to reduce the rate of child abuse. The next one is strengthen economy support. Poverty is one of the risk factors associated with child abuse because it creates a plethora of problems. Stronger household financial security through economic support is a primary prevention strategy that reduces stress, therefore reduce the likelihood of incidences of abuse and neglect. As example, when a single parent do not have enough money to afford daycare and leave their child to someone who not biologically related, the chance of child abuse is increased. The next one, early childhood home visitation program. This program can be individualized to specific family, such as family with adopted children, disabled children, and divorced family. After all, child abuse is one of the significant key indicators on the major risk of damaging civilization and the collapse of moral value of love in family institution. It is a very heinous act because damaging the young generation with abuse is equal to destroying the asset of the country. Child abuse and neglect have a long-lasting impact on the child and the following subsequent generation. In order to mitigate this issue and its serve impact, everybody should develop more spiritual love and kindness to children according to the universal ethical philanthropy. That's all from me. Thank you for lending me your ears.